AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Scoop slam.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
And Rosie gets warded off. Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Oh my gosh!
Just bashing them with that hammer.
We'll take things into the ring.
Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Boom impact.
With authority! That gets your attention. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akon and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
All the way up.
Across the top rope.
Stun gun. looks like he knew what was coming up.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He's looking to do some serious harm. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a look, tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected. Up across the shoulder.
Oh, gets blasted into the steels.
Got him right where he wants him.
And the cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. His body is showing the effects of this match.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Oh, look at this, just cranking the head. That's gonna hurt.
And he has no regard for anyone else now that he has the sledgehammer in hand.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pack.
He's got him down to the pin.
And referee cuts off the count in 1.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked. Force Rosie.
This could be the end of the night for Rosie. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Cuts the attack off.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be here.
This could be all over.
AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners, Akam and Razor, the authors.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There's nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected. He's doing it.
Going for the pin.
Oh, man.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
Kicking out there, real. Uh-oh. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold.
The more he fights, the more pain.
Gotta find a way out of the camel clutch. That'll do it.
Look at this. This can't be good.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Counters!
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can. He wants this fight on the outside. Heading back to the ring. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Getting tossed around. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
There's nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's...
Look out! Diving hammer strike!
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. That's yours in your head.
Despite his toughness, Jamal actually looked pretty bothered by that one.
Yeah, Akam looked confident going on the attack. Oh, headbutt. Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
STO takedown.
And now here's the cover.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Elbow drop right on point.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Evasive moving there. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the women's punch.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Shoulder tackle.
There's some power behind that punch.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Yeah, Akam looked confident going on the attack.
He gets back into the ring. Pay special attention to Rosie in this match.
He's got him down. This could be it. What are they going to do with that ladder?
Using the elbow as a weapon. Making his way to the top here.
Launching.
Oof, no way home.
Here we go, Byron. His body has to be racked with pain.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Taken down with a body slam.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
He gets into the ring.
Up across the shoulder.
Driving.
Jamal pins the shoulders down. Looking for the pin. The pin, keeping his team in this one.
He just...
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning are done.
Oh, that hurt in the chest.
Just saying, get away from me.
Razor cuts him off. He might have him here.
Is this it?
That's one way to break up a pin attempt.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. There it is! Reversal! Ooh, he fends that off.
Akam avoids the attack.
And slides back into the ring. Into a German.
Anticipated that.
High to the top rope here. Watch out! Oh, what a splash!
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Going for the pin. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history."
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch. Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder to retrieve the briefcase will be the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No counts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but it will increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone, forcing her right out of the ring.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacies.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
She goes back into the ring.
Ladders in position, gonna make the climb.
She's in place. Can she end this here?
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely certainly says more chaos to me.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
On the apron.
Whoa, look out.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
Natalia sent flying to the outside. Tamina landing heavy offense on.
Charlotte thought tonight would be ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
And a reverse DDT. The offense catching up with her now.
And Becky did more than just raise the bar there.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? Ooh. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly try a ladder with no arms.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
And Carmella proving to have a pretty solid game plan here.
Back into the ring she comes. Set out of the ring, the hardware. She's tossed right out of the ring. Now Becky Lynch. Boy, European uppercut. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Caught on the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Getting the ladder into position here.
Picked the perfect spot, too.
And saw it was coming there. Powerful contact by Tamina.
Big forearm.
She knew how to evade that.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. Driven down. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Creating an opportunity and going to climb.
And Carmella fighting back. Get this back into the ring now.
And reverse DDT.
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Knew what was coming there.
There goes Carmella into a rope landing. Stepping out of the ring here. Being carried around now.
Down in a hurry.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
And an answer from her. Oh, clothesline.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is... why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Uh-oh. Oh, Tamina gets cut off. I can't see this fight going much deeper.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya.
Kick gets caught.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb the ladder at all.
Natalya looks like... Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Gets driven into the corner. Boom!
Carmella fell right into that one. What a shot! And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us. Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter.
Still hasn't hurt a lot, though. There goes all our notes, and
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Center of the ring, carefully setting up the ladder.
Back suplex.
Face buster.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get...
Up high, reaching for the prize.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though. Becky with history in her hands.
St. Louis behind Becky now. their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
They came to their senses and realized the pin does no good here.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base.
Countering that offense.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Calculating the next move here.
Natalya thinking she can close this one out.
Head scissors.
Round and round we go.
Nicely done with the head scissors. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
And it is going to add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Oof, that can knock you out.
She counters it. She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Fighting back with everything she has.
Going up high with... Oh, man.
A non-stop assault from Tamina here.
And this one is all Tamina.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Vicious backbreaker.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And Charlotte was put in check there.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my blimey, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah. Undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Well, it looks like she's going for something versatile. What's more versatile in WWE than a ladder? Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Needs to move quick here.
This might be...
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's
right into the disarmer.
She's gonna tap.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
maybe she has something better in mind. Oh, looking for more damage here. Back suplex. Cut with that sharp elbow. Fast movement gets her out of the way. Face buster.
I think that opened her up.
Oh, man, yes, it definitely did. Just a savage attack. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. And she's fine taking this to the outside. Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
perfectly positioned.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Shades of the OEC dead as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
She's grabbing at the prize now.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it.
She might win it right here, guys.
I think she might. Now's not the time for Butterfingers.
Lynch brings down the briefcase. The first Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Becky Lynch.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Fall-away slam into a kip-up.
Tamina sidesteps that.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Able to slip out of that one.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. Multiple knee strikes.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Is there anyone more intimidating?
Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Trying to rip that arm out of a socket. Submission maneuver is locked in, just sapping her out of energy. She needs to... The cross armbar was locked in. Good, but a great counter there. Sent into the corner. Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner. Unloading. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become...
Bret Hart's looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so poorly, but she can step through. Sharpshooter, apply. And you still...
Oh, reversal. Oh, got herself out of it.
Ooh, shot right to the gut.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Into the barricade. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Bringing this back into the ring. Her endurance is really being tested now.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Got the leg and elbow drop.
She she's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's reaching for it.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase.
Every blow up there is an attempt to save their chances.
Last line of defense coming through. He's taking the fight to whatever height it needs to go to.
No sign of fear in it.
Leaping from the ladder is no simple task.
Fear be damned. Destruction is on the menu.
She's been slowed down yet again.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
We might need to...
This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
She is in excruciating pain on the arena floor.
It would have been. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
The prize is within reach.
Every time you climb that ladder, you hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there.
Flawless takedown. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Carmella with a super kick. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time?
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to roll it.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Climbing Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Oh, man. Obviously hoping to take things to the next level with this ladder.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
What a stiff shot.
Yeah, I think that one, she's bleeding.
She drew first blood.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. Not letting this one out without a fight. She'll take this fight wherever she has to.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Flair delivering the chop.
She's reaching out to try and hook it as fast as she can.
All eyes are glued high above the ring. Oh my God.
She turns it around with the reversal. Oh, Charlotte waylays her.
Kick finds it.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Reaching.
So close to victory.
I assure you.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes, and a chop block takes him down.
Oh, take that.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Just look at the damage to Charlotte's face after that shot.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
And she had Natalya's number there. Victory is within reach now.
It's just a matter of time now. No room for error on top of the ladder.
She takes this fight up in the air, refusing to back down. The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms is making this difficult. Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
Will the history books add a part name once more? Oh, leg breaker. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
A demeaning gaze painted on Flair's face.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down. The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
And all these blows to the midsection have to be having an effect on her.
Maybe starting to struggle to get a full breath at this point.
And Becky refusing to let up on the fight even for a moment.
Yeah, Lynch's patented stubbornness, arguably the reason this match is still somehow going on.
But now to Natalya.
Looks under, go behind. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time.
She's launched out of the ring. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
She'll take things into the ring.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas. Here we go. This is hers for the taking.
About to finish the job. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Nice takedown there.
And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring.
Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Victory is within reach now.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence. She might want to tap here. Maybe her opponent will...
She releases the hold.
no harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Now heading outside.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina! 2.